Hey, welcome back to Tortoise Valley, where Victoria is hiding out in her room. Got sad thoughts. She's gonna get hungry soon. I hope she gets some happiness out of this, some sort of catharsis. And we have got stuff going on. We have got Seth, who is just mining like nobody's business. We've got all of this steel here. I don't actually know if we have enough. I think we have. We can store a fair bit of steel there, but that might get too full eventually. But stuff is getting done, even if it's getting done slowly. It feels like we've got a raid every single episode nowadays, which really slows us down. This has got to get finished. That's got to get finished. Bjorn, can you just... Oh, that's right. I forgot. And the last time I put you in a special area. Actually, everybody should be in the almost everywhere region, except for Bjorn and Seth. Yeah, that is going on. Want to get this sorted out a bit better. We should probably close these doors. Also, we really need to get repairing done. Who is repairing? Let's have Hawklady. No, because she should be doing the growing, because she's amazing at it. Fire? Oh, that got really big. Oh, okay. I just want that to be not in the home area. I'm gonna let it burn right up to the edge, and then keep it. Yeah. So, yeah, this has happened. Pet peeve of mine. It's a thing that happens when you build stuff. So... there. That's just gonna burn, and we're just gonna let it. Eventually, we should get some rain if the fires get big enough, but also, once the fire's done, we could be hauling this stuff to be making blocks out of as well. Anyway, so yes, this is an important thing to get finished. I never did finish putting those things back in. That needs to get done too. Do we have enough slate? I think we're we're still pretty low on slate. Let's start with the power conduit. Gotta get this finished as well. Once we get enough of the... actually, maybe we have enough components. Maybe. No, 7 of 12. Let's get some more components, and we get them putting in there, which Sindingbat's working on, which is fantastic. Put them in here. We can then start, looking for what's underground and start mining any resources that way. So we can use this and digging mining mainly for, getting areas for bugs to spawn in. Looks like it's getting close tonight. So we're going to go ahead and let people finish up the work they are doing and then have them head on into bed. We should also turn this off because we don't need it taken out our power. And let's real quick look at the sick people before bedtime. So Madman is still high on go juice. Major sleep and sickness at 79 for Victoria. It's at, come back here. It's at 91 for Halfweed. It's at 87 for Murmu. And it is at 89 for Bjorn. I think these people are going to be okay. I hope they're going to be okay. Time will tell us whether that's true or not. But can always hope. So things are dying out here. So, yeah, once the fire is gone, I'll come around and look if there's anything we want to haul for eating. But... that is going to be it for today. People are going to sleep. We're going to see them when the morning comes. All right, it's early in the morning, but Halfweed has been complaining about being very, very joy deprived. Yeah. So let's look at his restrictions and see if we can figure out what's going on. He's got 3 hours of joy, but it's at the end of the day. And I think that's going to be problematic. So let's give him actually 2 hours of joy when he first wakes up, and then 2 hours of anything. And then he'll work in this section here. I think he gets a little more joy than everybody else, but that's a fair price to pay for being on the night shift, I think. So that's good. Component assembly a bench is broken down. Hopefully, let's get that repaired. Because, yeah. Actually, is repairing getting done? That was something we started looking at and then got, I think, distracted about. So Daks has become a really good constructor after all this. But let's have her actually repair before constructing for a bit. So that can get done. You're relaxing socially. Maybe you can go ahead and fix that up. And Sindingbat is the worker on that. She's also working on the hats. So good stuff. The rain has come. Put out these fires finally. Any dead bodies of animals we want to eat? No, we can hunt that. Cassowary, though. I'm not sure I know what a cassowary is, to be honest. Monkeys. I'm not yet ready for hunt monkeys, but all these capybaras we can hunt as well. You know, we are growing a lot of food. We must just be, like, cooking it as fast as we get it, because I never see any up here waiting. Anyway, yeah, let's see, how is the mining down here going? Reasonably well, I guess. Seth. Fiish is our minor break risk. Rebuffed by Hawklady 3 times. So Seth is still in the honeymoon phase, so he's got all those buffs, so he can deal with being in this nasty, terrible, not very good place. So yeah, let's see, other projects. This is slowly getting worked on. Now we haven't done this yet, a room for prisoners, but we sure could start putting this in. So what we do is we put in maybe a couple of beds, and we can put in a table, and we can put in a couple of stools. And that will get us a prison area that people hopefully will feel is a little bit better than the kind of one they're in here. And we'll put these sculptures in it as well. Hopefully that'll help with getting prisoners to convert. I don't know what Cassie's current likelihoods are. I haven't checked that out recently, but we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, Seth, coming back down for some more mining before bed, I think, which is not a bad thing. Let's look. Okay, limestone is what we're currently flush with. Let's put a couple more doors here and here. If we want this to be as kind of isolated as possible. And maybe also another one right here. So that this, if something spawns in here, it'll be kind of isolated as well. So we'll let them do that. I know they could spawn in here again or over here. I'm just hoping that this will be so attractive that the other areas won't really get much attention or much spawns. But, okay, people, again, needing to sleep. So, again, we're going to let them. All right, middle of the night, Halfweed is all of a sudden not doing so happily. So we are going to have him come get himself a nice drink. He's earned it. He just has a hard time. Now, a group of chickens join. Well, would you look at that? So, what are we going to do with these chickens? We should probably make a spot for them. And they need to be able to eat too, though. So this is going to be interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Well, for right now, I'm going to put them in here. So let's make a new area for the animals. Call this the There it is. Rename it. Call this the chicken coop. Now, where are we going to put this thing? Let's put it right in here. And one thing this will do, this is kind of dark, but it is true. It'll make the chickens an attractive target for anything that tries to come through here. It'll slow them down. But that is a temporary measure. I want to get chickens kind of more properly dealt with. I'm hoping that on their own they're going to come on over here. And I'm hoping they'll be able to survive just on the grass that's here. I don't really have a good sense for chickens and their needs. But, alright, a couple more cassowaries as well to hunt. Okay, check this out. Seth is just mining away. You know, we have lots of colonists, but it feels like stuff gets done more slowly nonetheless, despite all the extra colonists. Not sure why that is. I must be doing something inefficient. Something about how I have people arranged must be inefficient. Maybe it's the sleeping sickness, though. That is a problem that everybody's kind of dealing with. I mean, Halfweed's at 97. Bjorn's at 95. Victoria is only at 84. And who's the other one? Murmu is at 93. Well, I hope we get this sorted out. Bjorn, you're hauling. You can't build that. And you can't build this. You can build that. Go build that. Get that done. Yeah, nice. Okay, and it's on. So where are the areas? So we should probably start close in with stuff that's nearby and get resources that way. And then we can move out to the outer ones. Now, it'd be nice to get some components. They're more likely to be in the sort of smaller areas. So, like, components are more likely to be, say, right here than right here, which is a bigger area. We can also make components now, but we're not really... Plasteel might be in there. Yeah, it's not really clear. But we could... we should definitely decide where we want the next one of these to go. The deep drill is pretty... not that big, so we could put it right there for starters. We don't have enough components for now. We will eventually. Victoria's still unhappy. She's playing pool. Okay, the joy's going up. Alright, I think it's time. Victoria has... Well, no, it's not. I was going to say to put in that joy wire, but I just worry that with her other sickness problem, it might... I don't know. Debates. How are we for good medicine? We have good medicine. Alright, let's make this be no longer a medical bed. And we can set this for Victoria. It's nighttime. People are going to sleep. Alright, the morning comes, and I'd sort of missed that we don't have a research project going on right now. I think maybe it's time to research... Not sure what we want to research. Maybe it's time to do some... Well, I did get a recommendation to do Devil Strand, so let's try some Devil Strand. We've got a lot of cloth. Speaking of a lot of cloth, one thing... Halfweed is getting a lot of unhappiness. I think we could afford to put carpet in here. Make it a little bit nicer than it currently is. A little green carpet. Is that Victoria is now a sad wanderer, I'm guessing? Sounds like a Victoria thing to do. Oh, hold it. I don't want that there. Or there. Oh, Halfweed. Oh, wait, are you sick? Wait, hold it. Oh, you got your immunity, though, but you are sick with the sleeping sickness. You're not quite there yet. Murmu, you're not quite there yet. Victoria, you've got a fair ways to go. So, hopefully we'll get that sorted out soon. But yeah, so hopefully a little bit nicer environment will help Halfweed be a little happier. And maybe some lights. The lights do put out a tiny bit of heat, but I don't think in the freezer it's going to be a huge problem. So let's put, yeah, a lamp. I don't know. See, right about there I think is good. And then Hawklady, you come and talk to this combat supplier. If they've got more components, because that is really what we're desperate for. They do. We're buying them all before we think anything else. Okay, we've got a joy wire and a bionic eye and a bionic leg. All those things. Don't need a power claw. So let's try to make some money off of them. Silver mace, sell it. Pump shotgun, sell it. 2 incendiary launchers. Heavy SMG. Let's hang on to the heavy SMG yet, I think. Let's see, how many charge rifles? I think, yeah, we'll hang on to the charge rifles as well. And now clothes. Clothes have not been getting built, or you know what I mean, made, because Sindingbat has been working on hats, or on, what's the word I'm looking for? Has been working on, oh, words are hard, man. Components. Trying to get the components up. We do have some more cowboy hats. We'll sell them. But yeah, I think this cowboy hat economy is not making us rich. But it is something. It does help us out a bit. But yeah, not making us rich. That should be enough though. Bjorn now can get this geothermal built. That was a weird noise it made. Oh, he needs materials. Wait, I thought I just... Oh, well. Eclipse, of course, there's Eclipse. More compacted steel. Yeah, I knew it was there, though. I'm not really surprised. Seth is getting that all dug out, which is good. It's going to get moved. This will get dug out. This hasn't been made yet, which is unfortunate. We have enough stuff for it, so maybe Bjorn build that. We're going to put an incendiary launcher there. Which I guess maybe if it's going to encourage raiders to steal it, so maybe that's not the you know what? It's not the smartest thing. What we're going to do is actually build it in here instead. Cancel this one. And then Bjorn, you can kind of come build this one instead. And then maybe we should put... Oh, Victoria. Mild cabin fever, I can understand that. Anyway, and so maybe we could also put a torch in here. Just okay, just the light will be kind of make it less attractive. It's not going to be very attractive anyway for spawning because it's so close to the outside, but then the light will help a little bit too. Devil Strand is done. We can definitely grow some Devil Strand, but the way I want to do this is, let's see, I want to use this power here. I was going to put a park in here, but I'm starting to think we really need this area for doing stuff. We have a wild boar that's self-tamed. That's kind of cool, I guess. Probably going to die from panthers soon. Not going to worry about it. Anyway, yeah, I was going to make a park in here. I'm thinking we're losing on that. Well, I don't know. That was a kind of priority, and I wanted to do that. And I don't see why I shouldn't go ahead and work on that. What I think, I've talked about this before and then didn't really get to it, of trying to make more defenses, like a second layer of defenses out here. I'm not super happy with the current defensive structure here. But I can't really see a good way to do it. The problem is this thing is just in the way. So I guess while people are sleeping, which is going to happen here in any minute, I'm going to think about ways to make improved defenses over here. All right, the morning is coming and we have a major break risk in Victoria, which we very, very often do. She needs some food. I mean, she's right on the edge. So probably once she gets some food, she's going to be doing a bit better. She can come get her own food, which would be good. Now, I think I have decided exactly what I want to do for... Oh, we need a research project. Yes. Let's see. Let's go into shipbuilding basics, since we do want to start thinking about a ship. Also, that gets us another kind of power supply that's really worth thinking about. Anyway, Bjorn. All right, where are you? You're... Okay, when you get closer, I've got a job for you. Because I've been thinking about the chickens. I think I'm going to know what I'm going to do with the chickens. Anyway, so Bjorn. So the first stage of dealing with the chickens is going to be to put in a growing zone right in here for hay. Hay grass. All right. So Bjorn, where are you now? There, right there. All right, you know what? Come and get the Molotovs again. Ah, sunrise is back. Come to right here. Throw a Molotov in the corner. And get out of there. And then let's restrict or forbid these doors here. And go back and get your charge rifle again. And once you've got that, we will talk about what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to burn up all these bodies. And I'm going to make this into a freezer room. And I'm going to put a butchering table in here. Because we are going to... This is a little dark, but you know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures. We are going to make kibble out of raiders. Out of hay and raiders. Let's get antimatter reactors. That'd be a great way to get more power. Anyway, yes. So kibble, that's what the hay is for. And then we'll use the kibble to feed our chickens, which we can have just right in here. So it'll all be a really kind of closely, tightly contained little area. That is the plan. And I said I was going to think about defenses overnight, and I did. And I came up with the most boring, simplistic, but I think workable solution. And that is... Oh, for Pete's sake. All right, components. How are we doing? We have one component. So, Daks. All right. Okay, good. You should, when you're done with that, you'll come fix that. Anyway, what my plan was, I was going to say, is to put in... Where's my defenses? Security, that's what it is. And we're going to look for limestone. This is the area they like. So we're just going to put traps. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and zigzag them, I guess. But we're just going to put traps around here. So they're going to hopefully just not want to come down here. Now, maybe that means they come down here next. I really don't know. Wait and see how that works out. But anyway. And now we've got this on as well, so we can deep drill out all those resources, whatever those are. Once people have slept, we'll come... Actually, we can see what they are right now, because the drill is right there. So underneath here is silver. Nice. Not going to say no to that. Always can use a bit more silver for the trading. Victoria. All right, how is your sickness? 92%. Bjorn has immunity, Halfweed has immunity, Murmu has immunity, so only Victoria is left with the sickness. That's nice. But just can't take these major break risks anymore. Just, are you asleep? You are asleep, but you're pretty well rested. Victoria, I'm going to have you get another drink, but it's losing its effectiveness with you. It just really, really is. The hens and roosters are starving. That's unfortunate. But let's see. Okay, and now we're going to do this. We're going to add a bill to install a joy wire in your brain. And this could go good or it could go bad. Let's have you come. You're watching a sunrise. That's a good thing, though. Let's come to the work. Nobody but Sindingbat should be medicining right now. And Victoria, you should be getting the best medicine we have, which unfortunately is not Glitter World. And I want you to come actually to this one. And then Hawklady, when you're not busy here in a few moments. Wait, not Hawklady, I wasn't thinking this. Sindingbat. When you're done feeding Cassie, that's right. You come and operate, you treat Victoria first, and then come operate on Victoria. All right, here we go. Yep, you're installing that joy wire. All right. Fingers seriously crossed here, folks. Got the medicine. Go get that joy wire. Make sure this is a nice clean room. It's as clean can get. You've got the best doctor we've got. Animals are starving, so I'm going to pause for just a second to move them into this area over here. So now they should all come over to here. All right, here we go. That squishy sound is kind of gross. Success? Success. Look at that. Okay, we needed that. So happy day. Frabjous day. Kalu Kalay. Now we need also compacted machinery. Oh, Seth, you, my friend, are a hero for finding that stuff. You mine that out. You get that mined. Low food again. And Fiish is a bit unhappy. Good, we got that all carpeted though. That looks nice. We are really... Wait, where's all our meat? It says 375 meat, but where's it at? All right, this, my friends, is a mystery that we will have to... Oh, it's all insect meat. Dang it. Okay. All right, apparently we are not keeping up with the food. Our hunting is just not doing it. We're having lots of problems making sure that we've got enough to feed our entire colony. So we're going to have to seriously expand our growing game. That's part of what's going on here. So that is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But we'll have to get started on it next time because we are out of time for today. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. I'll see you soon.